Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh, damn. Talk to me. Turn shit up. Turn shit up. What's up, Lee? What do you say, Lee? Lee, you looking good over there, Lee. You looking good over there. I see you.
All right, family.
I see you over there, Lee.
Friday.
What's the temp in here?
Right before the next snowstorm. Snow's supposed to come in Friday night, and through tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
Let's knock the chill out of there.
What I want to talk to y'all
Yeah, looking good over there. I see you.
It's not going to be a real long video. I didn't really get a lot done. But I told y'all.
Turn this gas heat on for just a little bit.
Kind of let y'all just see what little stuff I had to do.
Knock the chill out of there.
Sometimes take more time than anything. And I had to do a lot of this.
It's so damn loud.
And I'm already sore.
Look at Bill.
Let me show y'all what I done.
Let me see what you done, Bill.
I got Big Shirley.
Got Big Shirley.
In the garage.
In the garage.
This is where I'm going to tear the part in.
We're going to let that heat run for about 5 minutes. Knock the chill out there. Let some people come up in here. Show you what I got going on. Had a lot of stuff going on today. A lot of stuff. I know I told y'all I was going to go live about 11. Let me pause. Built right quick. Yeah, I told everybody I was going to go live yesterday. I said, we'll go live about 10 or 11. But they talking about this crazy storm coming. And this time, if it does anything, it's going to stick. It's going to be snow. It's going to be snow. I think Sunday is supposed to be like 10 degrees Sunday. So I had to get some wood. I had to cut some wood. Picked up a carburetor for the daggone wood splitter. I had somebody come by today. I'm going to show you what I got. I got a package today. It's kind of interesting what I got today. It kind of threw me off a little bit. But we're going to... So we're going to make this. We're going to make that. Told y'all we're going to make that. So that, we're going to turn this into that. And we're going to do something a little different on this one. We're going to cut these holes out. Because the reason why I didn't cut them out with the machine is because I want to dimple dye these. So I have it cut out a hole with the machine and then try to dimple dye it. So, and then these two holes right here are the bolt holes that bolt this to the box, to the bracket. So we got to put these two holes, and then these two holes had the wires and stuff that went through them. And then these are the holes that was bolted to it. So we're going to use a different fastener. So we're not going to use the same fastener that they use the flathead screws. We're not going to use. They use these right here. They use these little jokers right here. What's up, Angie? Yeah, they use these little things right here, and I cannot stand a flathead screw. So, with that being said, we're going to let a few people come on in the house. And I got the panels made for the tailgate, for the OBS tailgate. Got these made, got them matching the profile. The client said that they wanted them in three. So I give them a couple options. One, had to do it in 2 pieces and then weld it back together, and then it'd be 1 piece. Do it in 3 pieces, and then you got this side is even and that side's even, then you got the filler panel in the middle. Then I also asked do you want me to put 3 Dimple dies holes so you can get to the lock mechanism and then weld all this back together? The machine's only 36 inches deep, and this is 60 inches and some change. So there's no way I would have been able to do any graphics or any artwork on it, because it would have been too long to do it in one piece to go into the machine. So the client decided, do it in 3 pieces. Don't worry about welding it together, and don't worry about doing the dimple holes. Okay, great. So I have a new die coming, and the new die is, I'm hoping it'll be here one day next week, but I'm not sure because of the weather. But it is a fender washer die. So it's for a 1/4 bolt, but the directions say, it doesn't say what the hole size is. So the hole size is actually smaller than 1/4. And then when you put the upper and the lower die, or the female and the male die together, and you squeeze them together, it actually makes the hole larger for a 1/4 bolt to go through. Plus, it raises up the face of it, and it gives you like a washer head where the fastener bolt drops down into it and makes it flush. So I am super excited about that. So that is about as far as I've got with that. I got the 3 panels. I'm probably not going to do it on this live. I might even not even do a live on rolling the panels, because I don't know. I might keep it a surprise. I might record it, and then after the client picks it up, then reveal it. Because the client is on here. The client watches the video, so I'll have to ask him, hey man, I'm gonna kind of just do this off camera, but record it, and then after you pick it up, then I will do like a premiere, and then everybody can watch it and stuff like that. So this is a OBS tailgate that I picked up, and that's what he has, and he wants a filler panel for the tailgate, a bead roll panel. And I went online and looked, and when I say nobody that I could find in the United States makes a filler panel for a OBS pickup truck. Nobody. They don't. Nobody. Matter of fact, nobody makes any filler panels for a square body, a C10, a OBS, or anything. So I'm not saying that this is the very first one. I'm just saying this is the very first one. Now, there might be one out there that somebody's made for a truck. It's just not available for purchase. They might have done like a one-off custom in-house. But me going to all the car shows and the truck shows and events, I've yet to see a bead roll panel for a tailgate. Not saying that they're not out there. I just haven't seen them on my peepers. So, with that being said, there we go on that. So, I know he has already had some B-roll panels in his truck already, and I know where he got those panels from. So I'm kind of going to look at that design that's on those panels and kind of just run by him and say, hey, look, this is what I'm thinking. I want to kind of just take what panels that you already have in your truck and kind of bring that pattern into this. Now, it's not me copying what he already has from another vendor. It's just me keeping the same flow of the truck. Now, if he tells me to do something completely different and go and dealer's choice and do whatever I want to, I'll just do whatever I want to. But that's that. But nevertheless, so this panel here is what we cut yesterday for this panel right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some rotor broaches out, and I'm going to set the camera up on the tripod. We're going to get some rotor broaches, and we're going to cut these holes out right here. So we're going to cut this hole out and this hole out, and then we're going to drill this hole and drill this hole. These two holes right here, we are going to do some dimple dies. And we're going to do the dimple die in the opposite direction, I believe. I don't know. We might do it the other way. Let me see if this thing gets in the way. So this thing right here actually bolts. Oh, no. So this thing right here actually bolts right there. Oh, so we're gonna do it the regular way. We're gonna dimple die it like it normally. We're gonna dimple die it the right way. We're not gonna do it upside down. And when I'm talking about rotor broach, this is what I'm talking about right here. These rotor broaches. So I'm pretty sure, maybe, we'll have to look and see. That's 1.1/8. That's 7/8, 1.1/8, 1 3/8, 1 3/4, 2 inch, 2.5. So let me, hey, I appreciate that, Angie. Let me get the camera set up. So I can look. And then I'm gonna show y'all, when we get a few more people in here, I'm going to show you guys what I got today. I got a package today, and it's kind of interesting on what I got. And I can go on and tell you Lee, I'm gonna go and tell you Lee is gonna like what I'm gonna show you. Lee, you still in here? Lee, you still in here? So these are the, all right, so since Lee's already in here, I'm gonna show y'all what I got today. So I gotta get a damn haircut. Y'all look. So let me show y'all, let me. All right, well, you don't have to text. I wanna show you something. So I get this package today. And I know my hair's a mess. I need a haircut. Plus, I've been wearing this homemade crochet toboggan. So I get this package today. I get 2 packages. The first package I get was a pretty big box. And I was like, interesting. So I said, what's in this box? So I opened the box, and I was like, what in the world is that? And there was a note in there. It says, I hope I got the right size. And I'm like, okay. So I tried it on. It fits. It's a little snug because I need a haircut. But, y'all boys and girls ready? Y'all want to see what I got in the mail today? Y'all ready? Y'all want to see it? I don't even know how I'm going to show y'all. Come on. Boy, huh? Look at that right there. Look. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Shit. Huh? Look at that right there. Huh? Boy, they ain't trying to get me all suited and booted, are they? Ooh, look at that drip. Huh? Woo! Now, hey, look. Look at that. Look at that right there. OG. They have it with an OG. Huh? Look at that. Man, y'all gonna make me break out my damn Zeus suit. Boy, what y'all talking about? Huh? What y'all talking about? Huh? What y'all talking about? That's all right there. Huh? That is too freaking cool. Huh? Now. Yeah. Boy, I tell you what, man. Shit. I'm about to get my daggone shit on. Now. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's super nice. All right, so this is the first thing I got, right? All right, now, let me show you what else I got. So I got this package right here, right? I got this package right here, all right? I got this package, right? So let's set this right over here so we don't want to mess it up. So I got this, and then I'm like, it costs $9.20 to mail this. And I'm like, what in the goddamn hell is in this box? Right? So I open up, got the tissue paper, I'm like, what in the world? Stickers. Somebody sent me some stickers, right? Now this is the crazy part. So check out, now I'm opening them now for the first time. Y'all check out these stickers. Somebody out there is paying attention. Look at that. Let me turn this around. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that cool? Ain't that cool? Somebody out there paying attention. Somebody knows, somebody been listening that I want a Metro to turn a Metro into an ice cream truck. I have a full-blown rendering in the house of an ice cream truck. I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it in the community post so y'all can see it. Ain't that something? Somebody sent me some daggone stickers. That's too freaking cool. Too freaking cool, man. Too freaking cool. Too freaking cool. So we got this Vato hat. Woo! Got this Vato hat. Super nice, super nice, super nice, super nice. Super nice. So let's get to work. That's enough of sappy stuff. Let's get to work, boys and girls. Let's get to work. Yeah, it was a very, very nice gesture. Let's put my beanie back on. Let's put my beanie back on. Let's put my beanie back on. Put my beanie back on. All right. So here's some Dimple dies. So let's measure. So that's about 1.25 inches. So I think this is a 1 inch. So let's see what size this is. I think this is 1.5 inches. So it was 1 and 3/8. So I guess we're gonna do 1.5 inches. We're gonna do inch. We're gonna do 1.5 inch dies. So 1.5 inch die. So let's see what size the shank is. So that's 1.5 inches. I don't think I have a rotor broach 1.5 inches. No. No. Let's see if I got a step bit that high. That's 1 3/8. Inch and 3/8. I guess we're gonna have to use the daggone, let's see if I got an 1.5 hole saw. So y'all hang tight. Let's see if we got an 1.5 hole saw. I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, Diablo. Inch and 3/8. 1 3/4. Inch and a half. 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. This is why I like Diablo. This is why I like Diablo. Look. Snap lock. So pull this down. Then, so if you want to change them out, you can change them out real easy. So, with that being said, we're going to center punch this. We're going to center punch it. Center punch it. Then we're going to put it in the drill press. And we're going to drill a hole. I need to pick me up a little, 2-pound, I need to pick up a little, I need to pick me up a little 2-pound ball peen hammer. Everybody ready for the cold snow? All right, so we center punch that. We're gonna drill this out. The last one I broke this bit. So, with that being said, let's hope we don't break this bit. Let's hope we don't break it. Let me see where I can put y'all. Let me move this right quick. Don't drop this on your toes. I ain't got steel toes on today. I got my tennies on. I got my tennies on today. -10. God almighty. Damn it, Bo. I don't know what it's gonna be tonight. I gotta go check. I know it's gonna be cold. I know it's gonna be cold. Oh, Granny, great grandma, she made some daggone. She made like 6. No, hell no. She made more than that. She made like 7, 8 quarts of damn vegetable beef soup. She called and she said, "You got any tomato stock?" I said, "What did you say? Do you have any tomato stock?" I said, "I got my britches on, don't I?" She said, "What?" I said, "I got my damn britches on, don't I?" "Well, I need some tomato stock." I said, "What are you making?" I'm gonna make you some vegetable beef soup." I'm gonna make y'all some vegetable beef soup. I said, how much tomato stock you want? How much you got? I said, no, that ain't what I said. I said, how much you want? Can you bring me about a gallon? I said, yeah, I'll bring you a gallon of tomato stock. So took her a gallon of tomato stock, made some old vegetable beef soup. Come on now. I'm gonna be eating grilled cheese and soup for days. For days, boys and girls, for days. Hey, and do y'all know, you probably don't, but I'm gonna tell you. Do y'all know that, do y'all know that vegetable beef soup, y'all know vegetable soup? Do y'all know vegetable soup is only 40 calories per cup? And a cup is 8 ounces. It's only 40 calories per cup. Just to let y'all know. If y'all was worried about y'all's beach figure, if y'all was worried about your beach figure, it's only 40 calories per cup. Just so you know. Just so you know. Just so you know. And knowing is half the battle. Go G.I. Joe. Go G.I. Joe. I don't know how. I don't know if that's gonna work. We're gonna have to slide. Yep. Yep, made some vegetable soup. I said vegetable beef. They ain't no meat in it. It was just vegetable soup. I said vegetable beef. So correction. It was just vegetable soup. Y'all probably wondering why I'm struggling. Well, this clamp right here lost its spring. So this clamp don't have a spring. Yeah, so the clamp has lost its spring, so. And what am I talking about? This is what I'm talking about. See that spring right there? That spring is what holds it like that. See that? Look. That one right there, the spring broke. So since the spring broke, it don't stay where it's supposed to stay. So. All this just to cut a hole. Somebody's probably gonna say, well, why don't you just use a drill? It's like, well, I still gotta clamp it down. Somebody's gonna probably say, well, why don't you fix your switch? It's okay. I know one thing, that thing's wobbling like Like it ain't got no damn business. You gotta go easy. You don't treat it like prom night. We're gonna have to get my ears. I'm gonna have to get my ears. Gotta get my ears. I gotta get my ears and my glasses. That thing's gonna get crazy with me. That thing's gonna be shake, shake, shake. That thing gonna act like Chubby Checker. Look, it's Christmas tinsel. It's Christmas tinsel. What's up, Tulu? Hope you're ready for the storm, Tulu. About to do some dimple dyes. All right, boys and girls, we got that part done. Got that part done. We almost there. All right, let's go over here. Let's go over here, boy. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you. Damn, Ma, what'd you do that for? Look. That's a nice. What's up, Mac? Let's go over here and see if I can find my go over here and find my deburring tool. Let me tell you how sharp that aluminum is. That shit just cut me. Just sliced my little finger. I couldn't find my deburring tool the last time we was looking for it. It's like she just said, I'm tired of you working me so hard. I'm leaving. I am leaving. I usually keep it, it usually stays right here in this little trough right here. That's all right, we got a flat bastard file. We'll try that. That son of a gun snipped my little finger. We got a flat bastard file we'll use, or a rat tail file. No, we'll use this one. We'll use this one. It'd be a whole lot better if I had my daggone deburring tool. That's all better. I went, yeah, it gave me a daggone, it sure damn did. All right, let me move y'all around. Let me, all right, so let's think about this for a second. Hey, it'd be good, man. All right, it'd be good. So it's going like this. It's going like that. So we need the dimple to go like that. So we're going to dimple it this way so the wires can go through. All right. This is 1.5 inch dimple die. Oh, I know, right? That. Porky's Revenge. Look at that. So nice. So now when I run the wires through there, there's not a sharp edge. What's up? Double up. So now when I run the wires through there, you don't have to put a grommet on there because it don't have no sharp edge. Don't have no sharp edge. So we need to drill these 2 holes here, right there. And that will be for the mountain holes. So we're gonna do all this. So this is what we're making. So this is what we're making, right? So we're gonna drill these 2 holes. That's our mountain holes, right? So we're gonna drill them before we do any brakes. So, with that being said, that hole right there is about 5/8. So we're gonna use a step bit on that. And we're gonna do it with a drill because you don't have to be 100%. Because we're not gonna run no dimple die through it, right? Now he's gonna put the gloves on after he done cut his finger. Now you're gonna put some damn gloves on. Oh yeah, and this is 52 aluminum. So I'm gonna flip this bad boy over. I'm gonna flip this bad boy over and I'm gonna run it on this side to just take the deburr off. So I run it on that side. Now it don't have no sharp edges. Now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we at. Now we're gonna make this out of this. So we're gonna have to. It's probably gonna mess with us a little bit because we done the dimple die in the brake, and then that's not gonna be flat. So that might give us a little fit, but it's okay. It's fine. It ain't nothing that won't matter. So we need to break this. Hold on a second. Oh yeah. So we need to break this. This needs to be broken. Right there. Right. And then it needs to be broken right here. And then these need to be broken. So we got to break the ends and the inside. So, and we got to break the lip. So we got to break the lip. We got to break this, and then this. I need a degree wheel, but I usually use my phone. But since we're on my phone, we can't use it. We're just going to have to eyeball it. We're going to have to eyeball it. And we need to break the corners. So probably we need to do this break first. And then we need to do this break. No. We probably need to do these first. Yeah, we need to do these first. Because then we can break it that way and break it that way and it'll be flat. Then we need to turn around and do this break. And then we need to, once we do this one, then we need to slide it out and do that one. And hopefully we got enough room. Lazy break first. Last break first. Yeah. So if I break these first, then if I break these last, then that's going to be in the way and I ain't going to be able to, I need it to still be flat. So I think we should break these first and it'll still be flat. Then turn it around, break this. So this will be broke, this will be broke. Then turn it back around, slide it in there, break this at 90, then slide it out and break this on the angle. So, yeah. Pretty sure that's right. So we do this first. And then we do this second. You see I'm writing on it this time. And then we'll do this break third, and this break last. Not the side, I was saying the 45 last. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to use the little break. We're going to use this one over here. We're going to see what this one does. I haven't, y'all can't see nothing. Hold on, let me see if I can. We good. Oh yeah, you can get. I'll tell you something else that's confusion. Trying to get over here in this damn corner. Oh, I get that way too. Yeah, so if we break that first, turn it around, break this first, break this, turn it around, so if we break that, turn it around, break that, turn it around, break that, turn it around, break that, pull it out. He said pull it out, and then break that. I think that's right. Did you get the plate for the table? No, I haven't been nowhere. Now. I haven't been nowhere. All right, so we're gonna do. I need a square. square. All right. All right, so. That square. That square. 15 and an 8. Well, that ain't 15 and an 8. I can't feel with gloves on. $15 and a quarter. I know it's just 15 and a quarter. She's square. Square. Yahtzee. Looking for 15 and a quarter. Hey, if you're new to the channel, do me a solid. 15 and a quarter. Hit that subscribe button. $15 and a quarter. $15 and a quarter. Square. Square. No. Yeah, what's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? What's up, Tulu? It is the 3 and a 1, but it's not from Harbor Freight, though. It's from Granger. It's the same thing, though. It's the same one. Hey, but you gotta work, Chris. You can't sit around. Yeah. All right, so that's that one. So I don't know if we'll be able to get this one. We could probably get this one on this one if we remove the dies, but I'm not going to remove the dies. We'll just do that one on the box break over there. So we're going to do this one next. So well, I guess we're going to have to move the dies any damn way. I think we can do every one of them on this. I don't know if that box break will do this aluminum, honestly. Let's go over there and try to do this. Let's go over there and try to do that on that. If I really don't want to try. I tell you what, let's get a piece of scrap. I got some scrap. Well, I got a drop piece. Let's go over here and try to bend this on the box break. It says the box break's good up to it says 22 gauge, but I've bent 18 on it. So let's see what it does. If not, we'll take some of the dies loose. I really don't want to take none of the dies loose. It will do it. Let's see. It's easier to remove these dies than those dies. Oh, shit. You see that? And I was like, turn. See, this is why I use 50-52 aluminum. See, it don't crack. It don't crack. It don't crack. So I use 50-52 aluminum. And see, it don't even crack the edges. So let me go get it. Man, that thing bent that thing like nobody's business. Now we're going to have to remove some dies. But like it's easier to remove the dies on this than it is to remove the dies on that. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Oh yeah, Mac, you gotta have a box break, man. We had one at the school that was a Bailey that was magnetic. And man, you could do some crazy stuff with that thing. It was magnetic, so it didn't even have none of this on it. It was just flat on the top. And man, you could do all kinds of crazy stuff with that thing. And I looked at one of them, man, they're like $5,000-$6,000 for that thing. And it had a plate on the top that had different plates and stuff. Man, you could bend. But when you laid that metal down there and you hit that magnet, if your finger was anywhere near that pinch point, you might as well just go ahead and know that you're going to have a blood blister. Just go ahead and know. Just go ahead and know you're going to have a blood blister. Because that son of a gun right there is going to hurt. I mean, hurt. Hurt. So we need to get 15 inches. Well, roughly 15 inches. So what we got? We got so we need 2 wides. So I need a wide. I need to take one of these out. We're trying to build 15 inches. Tool setup. Some places charge a tool setup, like they charge a minimum of X amount of dollars just to set a tool up to do something. I'll catch up on the chat here in a second. I'll catch up on the chat here in a second. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. So we're setting all these finger dies up so we can bend this piece of metal. And then we're probably going to have to set it up again to bend the other side. So y'all just hang tight. Hey Mac, I ordered all the stuff today from Scorpion. So we got all that stuff coming from Scorpion Coatings. The heat resistant stuff, the sound deadening stuff, the XO2 system, got all that stuff coming. Now, I don't know when it'll be here due to the weather, but it's ordered. All right. So let me turn y'all around. Hold on a second. What we got going on? Johnny. Hold on. Let me see what Johnny's got going on. Hey, Johnny, you still in here? Johnny, fabrication. I love watching efficiency. You guys in the U.S. are never messing around with this sort of stuff. Hey, what's up, Lou? What's up, Lou? 3307. Hey, Johnny, you still in here? All right, well, help. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Johnny. You got a piece of, you got a roll of paper towel? Johnny, you got some paper towels near you? You got a roll of paper towels near you? You got some paper towels with you? You're going to need them because your ass is going to be about wet when I show you what I'm going to show you. You ready? I hope you're ready. You got a white sock, you got some socks ready because you're going to need it. If you thought this was cool, wait till I show you this. Look, Johnny, we did all this week. Look, Johnny. We made these firewall panels for this K5 Blazer. We made all of this dash panels for this box truck. We made this radio housing for the radio for this box truck. We made them speaker pods back there for this truck. We made all this firewall stuff for this K5 Blazer. We have built this whole chassis for this 61 Ford box truck. And we have made more firewall panels for other square body trucks. I try to get on here and do something educational every time I get on here live. Made all them panels. And now what we're making is we're making a new gauge cluster for that box truck. This is the old gauge cluster, but these gauge holes are too big because we're running NVU gauges. So the gauges we're running those gauges up there at the top, those Woodward gauges. So they're 4 3/8. So instead of trying to cut this and change this, we just took this out, and that's what we're making. We're making a whole new gauge panel. And then this is a OBS pickup truck, a Chevrolet Silverado OBS. This guy wants a smooth fire, he wants bead roll panels for the tailgate, so I got all those made. So now we need to draw out the artwork and roll out all the beadwork on that. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. So welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I greatly appreciate it. And we're going to make sure we don't F this up. We make sure we don't F this up. The only rules that I got around here, Johnny, hey, we all got to learn somewhere, Johnny. We all got to start. Hey, only rules I got over here, see you fly, be safe. The only rules that I have, Johnny, no politics, no religion. We get enough of that shit echo chambered in our face every day. We don't need to get it anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, we just, that's where we're at. So we got 15 and 7/16. Come on now. We cut up and laugh and we talk about all kinds of stuff. We just don't do religion and politics. We do some kind of jokes every now and then. We keep them somewhat clean because we do have mixed company. We don't want to be disrespectful to the ladies. You know, they might be in the background. All right, so we got that clamped down, boys and girls. So we 15 and 7/16. 15 and 7/16. We good to go there. And this gets bent 90. 90. 90, boys and girls, 90. Yeah. Yeah, 90. Woo. Oh, no, we appreciate you, man. Oh, yeah, man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Look at that right there, boys. We getting there, boys and girls. We getting there. Oh, no, you fine, Johnny. So we did the Dimple dies earlier before you got here. I don't know if you've seen that. All right, so now the next break is we're going to have to do this break. And maybe the Dimple dies is going to be past the table, so it probably ain't going to bother us. So we got to open her up. Open up, girl. Open up. So, I believe we're going to be all right, boys and girls. I believe we're going to be all right. She's like daggone Becky, the throat goat. She took every bit of it. So let's double check measurement on this. Oh, throat goat. She took every bit of it. Oh, throat goat. Becky, the throat goat. Y'all ever read? So that right there is 7 and 9/16. That can't be right. Is that what that is? Ain't no way. Yeah. That is right. And that is 3 inches. Yeah, let's double make sure. So that's that. Yeah, that's right. But just double checking. Double checking. It's easier to check than it is to try to straighten it. I'll catch up on the chat here in a second. Y'all just. I know OCD's like a mother. That's square. Oh, you asshole. You asshole. I pulled out. I'm so sorry. I just give it a little tug and it slipped out. I think we're good right there. Let me see. All right, what the hell? I know I'm probably overthinking it. All right, there we go. You need to stay right there. Lock her down, lock them up, lock them up, lock them up. All right, this is going 90. So this is that break right there. We're going 90. 90 to the world. We got to put a little oomph in this. Shit. Look at that notch. I need 3 inches. I got a mark there, but I'm making sure it's square. If it ain't square, I'm not pulling the trigger. All right, this one is, hold on a second. Y'all see what I did? I put that one next to it. Shit. Y'all see that? I used that one. Y'all see that? I used that one as a template. We dead on the money, boys and girls. Dead on the money. Dead on the money. All right, so there's the old, not me stupid. So there's the old one, right? There's the old one. There's the new one. There's the new one. There's the new one. Let's go over here on the table. Let me take this thing off the thing. And I'll explain something to you. All right, let me explain something to you, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So I kind of changed it up a little bit. So let's show you. So here's the old one. Here's the new one. Now I changed it up a little bit. And the reason why I changed it up a little bit is because the new steering column is larger. So we made it 2 and 3/4. So we made this a little larger. The gauges are 4 3/8. Now you notice I dropped them down a little bit. And the reason why I dropped them down instead of being all the way at the top is because we got all these holes, right? Well, some of these things we're not going to be using, but some of them are. Like this was the key switch, right? So the key switch is still going to be here, right? This one right here was a flip switch that turned all the lights on the inside. We're still going to use that one. That's going to be right there. Also, you got the headlight switch, you got the vent, and then you had the windshield wipers, and then there was another one. Well, this thing's getting air conditioner, so we need a spot up here for the AC controller, right? So what I'm going to do is right here on the side right here, we're going to put the same controller we put in the Impala. We're going to run 3 knobs right here, and that's going to be your fan, your vent, and your air conditioner, or your heat right there, right? So we still need your headlight switch, and we still need some other stuff, right? So, is he putting speakers in this? Is he putting speaker box in it? What are you talking about? Speaker box. What are you talking about, Chris? So I'll wait for you to type. So that's what we're going to do that. And then this is the steering column. And then we left this open up here in case I need to put some more gauges, like phone charger, whatever else. And so we might put some more stuff up here at the top. Cause see this right here, there was a gate, this was the windshield wiper knob, I think. I'll have to go back and look at the pictures. But this right here was a flip switch to turn on the lights. So that was that. Waiting on Chris to finish typing or whatever he's doing so we can go from there. And then this cover right here, this actually bolts. This actually bolts to that. So this actually bolts. This actually bolts to this. And then that bolts back to the no, I've seen you. Oh, yeah. I made speaker boxes. I already made them. Yeah, they're right here. Yeah, I made them. Yeah. Yeah, I made them the other night. Yeah. I gotta TIG weld the corners up. But yeah, I made 6x9 speaker boxes right there. I'll put Dynomat inside of it. All this is getting sprayed with Scorpion's heat resistant shield, and it's getting body color. So all this is getting painted body color. All this is getting painted. Yeah, here's the speaker. Here's the this right here sets right on top like that for the radio. Yeah, so, and also he wants me to put some speakers across the top. So I'm gonna take some of that aluminum and we're gonna make a panel to go right there across the front. And I'm gonna measure, and we're probably gonna put 2 speakers, 2 on that side and 2 on that side. And then, no, he ain't getting nothing like that. No, he ain't getting nothing like that. No, he just want these right here, 6x9s. He's fine with 6x9s. I am gonna come up here and make some trim to come down, and we're gonna run the conduit behind this and run LED lights. This I gotta turn over. The aluminum sheets on the ceiling, that's a shiny side, but I gotta drop them down and flip them over. The shiny side's on the other side. And then run the strips, and then I think it's like 450 pop rivets in the top. And then take some of that aluminum and break it here, and then do a break, and then come down and break it, and then put some bolts here, and then put some insulation up here. This has already got insulation behind it, and then put a couple speakers right there across the front. So that's that. And then see this right here, this is the radio box. It actually sets on top so they can get to it. And then there'll be controllers and stuff like that on it. Oh yeah, you talking about what's behind that? No, All right, boys and girls. I don't know if I'm going. I gotta clean up mess. I don't know if I'm gonna go live on bead rolling these panels. I might just do a video and then let the client look at it, and then do like a premiere. I was gonna go live, but they're on here and they'll see it. So I kind of want to give them. I don't know. We'll see. We'll ask, and if he says no, go ahead and do it live, then we'll do it live. So, but yeah. So we got to put up the twos. Got to put the twos up. So this is a Pelican case or Apache case from Harbor Freight, and these Dimple dies fit in this thing just perfect. Yeah, yep. And then here's the rotor broaches. Got those. So yeah, Mac. Yeah. I mean, he's on here and he's already let the cat out the bag and let everybody know what's going on, and it's all fine. But I'm going to ask. I mean, my other clients watch the videos too, but they don't comment. So they're okay with me just doing it on live. They're okay with that. Hey, Mac. Hey, Mac. You still here, Mac? Look what I got in the mail today, Mac. Look, Mac. All dressed in black, black, black. His name is Mac. You still on? Look. Ooh. Look, Mac. I don't want to get it dirty. I need a haircut, too. Look, Mac. Look, Mac. This came in the mail today, Mac. This came in the mail today. Look, got this, and look, somebody sent me some stickers. Look, somebody sent me some stickers. How cool is that? How cool is that? All right, boys and girls. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm glad. Yeah, that's cool, man. That was cool. So I'm going to clean my mess up. Hey, y'all bunker down, man. It's supposed to be cold. Snow tonight. It's supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be in the single digits. I appreciate everybody who's new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you drop a comment in one of the shorts, because if you don't, YouTube will purge you. They'll think you a bot. Hey, well, that's nice. Hey, we'll take all we can get, won't we, Mac? So, boys and girls, I appreciate you. Remember what I said. Don't worry about the man up the road. Don't worry about the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch before you sweep off anybody else's. Put God first. Let loose and drag. Peace, sun, chin grace. I'm out.